think each and every one of us on the dais tonight. My congratulations to every award winner this evening. As you can all see, amazing people, not just from an athletic standpoint, but from a value system, character, and those things that we all believe when we say football matters, that it instills in each and every one of us. And so many of you out in the crowd, virtually all of you who have experienced, what that value system truly is. On behalf of all the award winners up here, I certainly want to thank the foundation for the opportunity for each and every one of us to be here. Certainly to Steve, who has been a long-standing advocate of what is really right about the game of college football. And I think as we venture through the evening and on into the future, and having heard, virtually every one of the players and ex-players and coaches speak this morning at a press conference, it became very evident, that I think all of us really have the same feelings, and that is, yes, we are humbled and honored, but we also recognize what so many other people have meant to our successes. And this has been an opportunity to express our gratitude and our thanks and our love and our caring for those people who have meant so much to each of us and have given us the opportunity to have a degree of success that each and every one of us will cherish for the rest of our lives, and the opportunity to be here this evening and express that. I've been blessed myself, and I think every inductee feels the same way, to have a family that genuinely cares, a family that was invested in what we have done, a family that has created a tremendous amount of sacrifice on their own part in behalf of each and every one of us. I've been blessed. I have an amazing family, and virtually every one of them is here tonight. We have 5 children and 8 grandchildren and a grandchild, and every single one of them made the trip to New York City, and I wouldn't have come without them, in all honesty, because of what they have meant to me in my life and the sacrifices they have made. And I think everybody up here, can express exactly the same thing. Going back to, and I appreciate also what Tom Lisa had to say. When you look around and you see the people here and the people that have been recognized this evening, this isn't just about the game. It isn't about what takes place between the white lines all the time. It's about the benefits and the foundation that creates for the lives of so many young people across our world. And I think everybody has been invested in that. We have an amazing gratitude for those people who have created the opportunity for each of us to be here. I think of all the wonderful players that we have certainly had and programs that I've been in, and I think all the people up here, the players, have a great appreciation for those other teammates that provided them the opportunities to have success on the football field and off the field. And a great gratitude to the coaches that we have all been surrounded by throughout our lives. The amazing administrations, the faculty, the students, the fans. It just goes on and on. And there are so many people in each and every program. Probably every young athlete in here, not so young anymore, but athletes in here, you've all been in a training room and gotten caked, and somebody cared for you, and somebody took care of us academically. There are so many people that are so heavily invested in what this game is all about. And at the end of the day, it is about a value system that allows young people to have great successes in their lives. And I have such an appreciation for the foundation, because the foundation is about that. It is about that. And when, they promote football matters, and you really think about, how does it matter? It matters in such an amazing way. And you can think of all the young people. We all know them. We've all been around them. The young people that had very little to begin with. Those that maybe came from a background that they were destined for failure and became successful individuals, human beings, because of the game and what it stands for and the value system that it has created for so many people. And I, again, thank the foundation. I thank all of you here. There's so many of you out there that represent exactly that. So many coaches in the audience, who do exactly that. Yes, it's important to be successful on the field. It's important to win. But the real value of the game of football is what it does to help create an environment in which young people can become successful in their lives, in all ventures of their lives. And you've all had a part in that. Thank you so very much.